Okay.
But I'm with you. I'm a morning guy,
you.
too. I like getting up early.
I think
waking up at 4:30 is...
That is pretty early. I will agree. And now guess what? There's the last draft right down
Ew.
there. It is Vega. It is Empire. Will Dream keep their upper bracket dreams alive? It sure felt like it, dude. He actually, like at the beginning, it felt like he was kind of losing a little bit in lane, but that's to be expected, right? You're against this aggro dual lane, and then he just gets his Battlefield, gets his Yasha. He goes to that one weird team fight bottom, TP's top. We don't see him for 20 minutes, and then he wins them the game.
He played with the right amount of confidence, right? In that kind of a situation, it's hard to be the anti-mage that's cutting waves. Like, from our side, it looks really easy, but he has so much darkness on the map where he's constantly shoving out and then backing up and playing very safe. That's hard to do. And to do that, like, for the entire game, basically, and then pull out a win with it, and, never really get caught, never make that fatal mistake. That's good stuff, man.
We'll see who is first pick. Could Vega possibly there. So what's still in? We got
Empire.
PA.
Yeah.
Team Empire. So it's PA still left, obviously.
Brewmaster.
TB and AM and Brew. Dazzle banned out.
I wonder if Vega's going to pick Chen again. We've seen a lot of teams.
Probably not.
You've praised teams for switching it up after it being a disaster. I wonder if Vega will follow suit with that.
That was the first Chen we saw tournament. It did not work out. I mean, this, as Dakota said, like this is for some teams, it could be their experiment phase because there is money on the line.
True.
But you also you don't want to just use new strategies in scrims because honestly, a lot of people do not try. I mean, just straight up, it is not like a real game. It kind of is, but it's not.
It's a different type of try.
It is. But in this game, people still want the money, and this is official. There are people watching, and you don't want to look like a scrub in front of people. No one does, right?
There's always pride on the line. Yeah. Players always want to win, 100%.
And now we shall see Vega, Team Empire. Hope there is the PA ban. Okay, good. Get that guy out of
here. No PA or Magnus. Thinking about this though, first pick will go the way of Team Empire. So something's getting through.
Yeah, maybe Grimstroke. I still think Grimstroke's really good. We didn't. Was he? He had to have been banned last game, or just no one wanted him.
I don't remember specifically.
That's the hero. That's the guy we need to think more about now because this guy he's been getting like more first picks than anyone besides PA maybe. He has been seeing a lot, and he's deadly. He doesn't really lose lanes anymore, and if you leave the lane for 1 minute, you have no tower. It's scary.
I'm with it. I mean, Beastmaster is still the same, like, generally, we've talked about it a lot of times, but he hits the same general tick boxes, right? Like the BKB piercing, the slow with the board, the scouting, the constant lane harassment. He's also just very tanky. He buys items that are good for the meta. It's the same reasons Beastmaster has always been like a threat when he's calibrated properly.
Yes. And right now, he even went the different build. He went 4-1-1. He went the max axis, still took the tower early. I think maybe it was for the Chen creeps and the Terrorblade illusions, right? Because he does cut those down very quickly. I assume.
It seems like there are situations where the axis build is pretty legit. Like I think the jury's still out on what the right way to build Beastmaster is, and probably varies by game.
I still do think I like I like 1-4-4. I still think I don't know. I think the aura and the new boards, dude. The damage is just out of this world. But as you said, it worked last game. They won the game. So
it's a skill shot, right? So it's also one of those spells that has that psychological. You know, if you feel like you can land the skill shot every time and keep stacking the debuff, then it's pretty good.
Then get it. And look at this. Empire is like.
I don't know what to do, man. They're thinking.
Wait, they swapped it up. I just noticed. Because they have it was Maposhka drafting the last 3 games, and now it is not. It is. I say Seiyu, but I assume it's wrong.
Seiyu. Yeah, that's.
He's been around for a bit. But yeah, they first picked the Lich. All right, it is. I think I know you are the kind of one not against it, but the Grimstroke Lich. I feel Vega. You take Grimstroke Sand King here, and you already win 1 lane, and you deny the Lich Grimstroke.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's true. I like Lich +1.
Like who else? Give me some of your favorite +1 with like Lich.
Okay.
I mean, PA's gone.
You mean like a lane combo, not a support combo?
Or a support combo, actually. Yeah, that works.
Well, better. I mean, I think Lich can work with anybody that wants to jump in and be a little bit mobile. Like that Lich AM seemed pretty deadly. Same concept as the Lich PA. I think you can do like more bully kind of bruisers, like the Lich Brewmaster or his Lich Dazzle. Doesn't really work that well. I just think he needs to be with somebody that has a little bit more girth as a support combo. You know, you want the double ranged like spellcaster kind of thing is just so early game focused.
Yeah. No, we haven't seen today at all. I'm surprised. Centaur.
Yeah, I think Centaur.
That boy's a beast too. Yeah,
incredible.
Then Retaliate obviously owns Double Edge. Always does a shit ton of damage, and
I think Lich Underlord actually could have some potential. Where's Doom been? I heard a lot of people talking about Doom with his changes, and now he like gets the regen from the creeps and stuff. I thought Lich Doom could come back in a different way.
I think only a couple teams like him. And I think most teams actually just like him with Grimstroke because you do get the double Doom, which is nice.
That's something.
We played against it last night. It was like me, Kyle, Z Freak, and Bleak, and like we're like, oh my god, and then we just shit on him because I mean, it's me.
I don't think. Oh, there's your boy right there, the lone druid.
Hello.
I don't think Grimstroke is like dumpster tier or anything. I just don't think he's your like insta-lock first pick hero.
Okay.
You know,
I respect that.
He's just not. He's not that good.
Yeah, but we'll see. Do they want to take it here?
We will. This will be
what's up, Kyle?
defining moment.
We're talking about.
You can't. We're at the beginning of the draft. You cannot come into the game angry or mad at people.
I'm not. I'm chill.
There it is. The AM Lich. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
I'm just saying that we're talking about practice, and we're halfway through both teams' reserve draft time. That's all.
Yep,
oh, they've been thinking. See, but Grant, don't you like this opener a lot more? Doesn't Lich AM feel way more scary than Lich Grimstroke in this kind of situation?
Especially after seeing Dream know how to play it, I will agree, yes.
Okay.
And guess what? It kind of makes them ban out the Grimstroke, honestly.
Yeah,
so
it still leaves it in there. Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah, have you seen a Kyle? I mean, we played against the pub. I was saying that. Have you actually seen a Grimstroke Doom work? Like, because it is right, double Doom. But in the game we played him, we just owned him. But I don't know. I thought Secret played it and it worked really well. I don't know why we don't see it more.
It's just long cooldowns.
Yeah.
You know, like it's great, but the thing is with like a Beastmaster, there's going to be a ton of natural pressure. You have to address the Beastmaster. Doom, yeah, you kind of fear it, but
he's just a big boy that doesn't push.
Yeah, really, what's he doing?
Yeah, true. He does. It's weird when you see Doom in a game. He is literally like the feast or famine archetype. He's either owning or he is just useless.
You see those weird games where it feels like he gets a rotation in the jungle and he gets a level up and he just comes into the lane and he's running super fast and hits really hard, but that's not every Doom game. You also see the complete opposite of that. 0 armor and whatnot.
Didn't he get one finally?
Oh, is he 1 armor
I think
now?
he might have got the one.
Finally in the
He might
digits?
be a 2 actually. It's 1 or 2. He definitely got at least an armor.
Okay.
And well. Lone Druid Keeper. Kyle, thoughts on that opening?
10 seconds remaining.
It's all right. I like it. I don't like it after the previous game, but I think that it fits their archetype, and Vega does look good when they play around a hero that kills buildings.
Yep. Lone Druid good at that. They banned the Drow.
And the other thing about Beast, by the way, is that his CD is way shorter than Doom. Doom is so long on cooldown. And you waste it once, it just feels bad.
Yeah.
That is true. A lot like a single target Ravage. Well, not really. I mean, kind of. You waste it, you feel
single
bad.
target Ravage. That's
Gotcha.
just a stun, dude.
It's called a stun, Grant. Oh, yeah, you're right. And now they are going to use the almost get into the reserve time here. They got they got this ban and then the pick. They got to think, what do we do? Who's our other support? Who's our middle? We see the Dream AM. How do we deal with it?
Oh, the Centaur ban. Okay.
Lich Centaur's insane lane. What do you want to see for your other support? Because Keeper is a pretty passive support. I mean, we've seen Slayer played aggressive with that blinding light, but you need a beefy boy, right? Not just the bear.
Yeah.
But who? Panda's banned. Dude, look at that. I'm just looking at the Radiance bans. They banned out the tanks.
I like Slardar or Spirit Breaker here. I like Slardar a lot against AM. Because you blink, bash, stun, potentially bash again.
Now that you can time your
fear and time.
We saw it once before, and it felt good in that game.
Do it. They do it. There you go.
Kyle with the dunk.
No, yeah, it just different, right? Because Slardar before, he could perma bash you. He could first hit bash you. Now it's, hey, I can actually time when I'm going to bash you, and it makes it really good versus AM. Because you can get the bash hit, and then you can corrosive haze him if he didn't get his whatever off spell shield.
10 seconds remaining.
What are they thinking about taking?
5 seconds remaining.
Very open-ended for Empire Hope.
I actually have no clue. I haven't seen 633. I haven't seen him play much besides Beastmaster and Brew, so he is definitely going to have to go out of at least the comfort zone I think he has. Be curious to see. And they did. They just, like, banned him out fully.
It's a really good Veno 4th pick game for Empire Hope. I think it owns Slaughter Lone Druid pretty hard. This pick just picks some kind of stun, maybe Earth Spirit.
I always love watching some Earth Spirit rolling around. I still can't remember people like, yep, this hero just got nerfed to the dumpster. Now people are like, oh, this Earth Spirit's really good. And he's still in the pool. Okay.
That works too.
Got your stun. It's a nice. Right now you have 2 heroes that are just good with 1 skill and land. You just throw W on either of these 2, they go in, and you actually look aggressive.
It's a floater too, which is nice when you're first pick, because that can be a sinking all for 4. So you have 3 positions open for your final 2 picks.
You kind of assume it might be off lane, right? I mean, they've already banned out so many, but maybe. I mean, they're still tied. Oh, I want to see a tie.
There's still an Underlord, too.
I swear to God, you and your Underlord.
Hey, he's been picked a couple times.
He has. He has. I don't think you can run. Yeah, you could. I mean, you could do anything you want, Zari. Put your head to it.
Ooh.
This is our second Disruptor pick, right?
Disruptor coddled, though, as your support. Doesn't that just sound...
It's the same reason I don't like Lich Grimstroke. You know, they're like this kind of papery with even less kill power.
And, like, the team fight's great, but you want a mix. You want easy follow-up and damage output, and neither one really provide much of either.
I'll say Disruptor is great against anti-mage, as we saw before, and it feels very good with Slardar. You just set up for easy stuns, easy bashes.
I think the problem is, I mean, we saw AM was the problem last game, and it looks like Vega, they're like almost committing all in to shutting down this AM, but there's still 2 heroes left they could pick.
Yeah.
Like Disruptor Slardar, sure, you're great versus AM, but say you get, what's a crazy mid-hero that, is there any mid-hero that owns Slardar Disruptor? Feels like it's a pretty strong duo.
I'm going to see the OD again. Get the Astral for a save.
Good. Just trying to think. I have seen Kodos play that hero actually. They do take it still, so it is the off-lane. Oh, I know you're like you like it. You don't. I really like this though.
I think it's overhyped. Is the word I would use.
No, I know.
It's way different though in this position when you notice. Oh, hey, the other team supports are
paper thin,
even weaker than us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
True.
You're not afraid of some ET or Earth Spirit bodying you in lane and then rolling over you, and you first to the AM, and just the core support combo to open a draft just seems a lot more fluid and easy to stay on top of.
I like having these
dual support.
kind of mobile frontline initiator types like Anti-Mage and Sand King. Same reason they work well with Lich. Grimstroke just adds extra backline follow-up to that.
And you see these lanes. Like I look at both like lineups, and you're just like, oh, Sand King Grimstroke lane, that's scary as hell. Lich AM. They actually have kill potential in AM lane again. Like, it just feels very fluid draft from Empire. Like it.
Agreed.
But Vega has the last pick. We'll see. No more. Probably aren't going to see the SF again. I think that was more. I don't want to blame one single person on the last. That felt like a team loss from Vega. So I thought Mage, he played the lane very well, obviously, and then they start 5-manning. He doesn't really farm much more. That was a problem. I think you give Mage whatever he wants again. He's last pick. Give him another chance. They banned the Zeus. Nah, we're not. Zeus AM miss us. Double bolt, too. Yikes.
Actually, still like Lena again as a potential last pick for Vega.
10 seconds remaining.
I like Lena for both teams. I think Empire, I hope it's really good, too.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Because this Sand King's going to just go the Vanguard, Blink, Crimson Guard build. Do you think, or do you... Oh, no, we don't have a Vlad. Sand King can go it, but when do you go it if you do?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Banning OD, I like that. I think you might just go for Alina here again.
That's fine.
There's some cheap stun. You got a lot of... It's just nice. You want some mixed damage with an AM and a Playmaker.
Maybe Empire pick Lena and then Vega take DK?
I think TA
TA
for Vega looks really nice. And yeah, it's a lot of physical damage, but at least your supports offer a ton of magical. Like, if you don't go BKB, they will punish you.
Yeah.
And it's enough physical damage with the minus armor stacking now that it's like, it's fine, because it's so much.
And they go the DK. If they do the opposite of what you said, that'd be hype. Yeah. You call both here, well, no, they do work either way.
DK's good because it shuts down the TA in a lot of ways. Like, DK's a really strong TA counter. And I'm already thinking, like, if I pick Alina here, then your whole team is real squishy.
And it gives Empire something else to rally around. That same logic why I like the AM Sand King with the support duo. You've got a great front line for these squishies.
So who do you want to pick then? Who's not squishy that can be good with your team? Because you have a weird mix of, you got 2 range supports, you got a melee Slardar who's like, what is his, I mean, his purpose is to go in and kill an AM, but well, they got to surprise me. It's got to be some dank. Monkey King versus DK. Is there any way they switch up a lane? I don't think I've seen Empire Hope do different lanes, so I think they might just put the... You can't have DK versus Monkey King, though.
Is that matchup
You can.
that
It's not
bad?
that bad. It really
It's not
isn't
that bad? Why
No.
not?
Because you take as long as you Q during Jingu, the damage and thus lifesteal isn't really that significant, and you can last hit with your Q and you sustain. Like as far as melee heroes go, DK has 2 more tools than most to deal with the Monkey King, spam harass.
I mean, the Monkey King should still win the lane, but it's not that bad. Or
Yeah.
I
do
think you
feel
trade.
it? You
And
trade?
sometimes I've seen DKs win. If they win the first couple waves well, maybe you have to buy an extra salve, but if you win the first 2 waves, then you're 1-0 with 2. Like, you don't take damage anymore.
I think the biggest thing is, right, we've seen a lot of off-laners as well as 4 supports rotate middle. Feels like if Grimsword or Sand King
5
rotates,
seconds
it's a kill on Monkey King. Disruptor Coddle, it's not really a kill, but with Slardart it is. I don't know. I like Empire Hope's draft a little bit better again.
Same. It's hard to separate out the performance of the anti-mage in the first game, and now they have it again,
Yeah.
so that adds to the, I don't know, the emphasis here, but I think they can just play around the DK very well. I think it's going to be hard for Vega to find the fights that they want in the mid-game. I don't see the cohesion with their draft. You know, like a lot of pick-off potential.
Kyle, what is Vega thinking? Like, how do they win this game? Is it just get the lone druid farmed, or do they want to push
Yeah.
early?
I think you want to push and take a Rax relatively early, especially the way the last game went.
Yeah.
This is... It's a tough game for both sides, but I feel like Vega's going to look to hit a power spike around like 35 minutes at the latest, close out around the second Roche. Empire Hope is looking for past that. But they can also just get ahead and snowball. If the Sand King DK become unkillable, then AM also somewhat unkillable because blink.
Oh, God, do we have the double curse again? There goes one of them. See ya. And here it is. This is the last game of the day. Vega Squadron, Empire Hope. Guess what? Empire Hope, they just carried a game. They were carried by an AM. They got the same AM on their team. He is pretty much that single core again. And they're going to go against Vega, who I'm sure is disappointed with the result of last game. And they look with a little bit interesting duo. Disruptor, Keeper of the Light, support duos. It's paper mache. Maybe we'll see something crazy out of it, but sounds like everyone's leaning towards the Empire Hope draft, and we'll see. They're going to show us.
Kind of paper mache on both sides for the back line. I'm really curious about this Disruptor versus Anti-Mage matchup because it's a hard counter on paper this tournament. If there's one thing we've learned, AM is the truth. This hero is sick in the carry role. He's getting second picked in a lot of these games. Is Disruptor enough of a carry to bring him out of the trenches and actually get picked again?
We'll see.
We need more evidence,
We'll
Grant.
see.
We need more.
I like how I've noticed the drafting meta has almost swapped. Like, remember at the major, it was literally
30 seconds
very
to go.
first pick was being Terrorblades and PLs, and now, we got a new patch. Everyone's picking supports again, and all of a sudden this AM has slowly started slipping. I think we might see him overall first pick by the end of this tournament.
Very possible.
I wonder if that says about drafting. The strongest carry is the best hero in the game, maybe? Like, you do just want the best late game? I don't know.
In some ways.
Bear.
Oh, it's this weird dynamic, though, of those heroes that are so good but still don't get banned out every game because there are these other, like, enabling supports and, like, semi-cores that are more treacherous, to play around.
2 for 2 runes, nothing crazy. Once again, I think this game could be very slow for the first 5 minutes and then just ramp up. That seems to be a lot of games nowadays because you just pick these sucky level 1 supports, but level 2 all of a sudden, hey, silence and a nuke, cool. See some snores from Paxu here. What's your guy? Are there any cool hero lines you guys like the Dota Plus ones that you like must-haves?
I like Oracles.
What's his?
I want to die.
That's a good one. That was spammed yesterday when I was not watching the game. That was good. It was Cinderin, right? Yeah, it was Cinderin.
Earthshaker's got one. I think it's shocking.
It's a good one. Is that a gold or a platinum?
I think
or
it's
a master?
platinum.
Actually,
I'm not
don't
sure.
know. The highest I have is a level 3. I think I just got it like a week ago, and they gave it to Artifact people. So
Oh, really?
1 month free for everyone who buys Artifact.
Great.
And I didn't buy it. I got it for free, dumbasses.
Yeah, good old Dota Plus. Bought a year of that straight up. It was a regretful purchase, I think.
I don't mind it. I do just like having the graph. The graph is nice, and I like the trends. I actually do enjoy looking at the trends. Like, why isn't Herald a hero as bad in Mortal? It's not. I mean, obviously.
I like
They're
it.
bad and
It's a
whatnot.
value add. I think part of me just doesn't like that it's a subscription. If I could pay $50 for like a lifetime, that would be okay. But
Would you?
Isn't it
yeah,
crazy?
well, I already paid $50 for a
Just-
year, so
how much money we've normalized spending on Dota.
yeah, on things that don't really give
Yeah.
you anything at all.
Like, hey, I would, you know, I don't like the subscription aspect, but if it was like the cost of a different AAA standalone title, you know, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
For my graphs.
Yeah. Well, it's like that psychological thing where now I don't want to cancel it because I lose all my numbers.
Do you lose them or do you get them back immediately when you resubscribe?
I'm sure you get them back, but
Okay.
you probably lose the progress and they don't pop up.
I don't know. The progress for me, because when I play, right, I like doing dumb stuff. Like, I tried playing support gyro. There's no quest for the gyro, so I can't level him the way I want to, which is kind of lame. I mean, it was
Yeah.
a double damage rune, like, creeps killed, and one other one I'm like, oh, I'm not doing any of these, but whatever.
Well, the other problem is that there aren't really many rewards. If you are like a real grinder with it and you try to unlock stuff, I've seen a lot of threads of people saying they have massive points. It's like, well, now what do I get? You know, I don't have anything to spend it on.
Yeah.
I guess more hero relics, but
Some of the skins look cool, but there is only a limited
but there's not that
amount.
many.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing.
So-
Like it's been out long enough now that if you've been grinding it, you have most of the stuff you want unlocked.
Yeah. And if you didn't know, Empire did just have to Empire Hope, pardon me, had to pause really quick, but
It also sucks that there's such a limited amount of sets because they're kind of expensive, and then you're buying a set for a hero you don't play. That doesn't really feel good. You know, even if it's a cool set, it's like that's a sick Invoker set. I'm never gonna play Invoker.
you
Awesome.
might. I could see the Zizori Invoker. Please, God, no.
I've played him a couple times. I just went Exort, right click, and bought a Desolator. It worked in the 3K bracket 4 years ago.
Hey, that
two
a win's a
games.
win, baby.
Win's a win.
So what's it going? Mage will block, and I'm excited to see and not even watch middle. Just watch the last hits denies like go up on DK Monkey. I'm curious.
Do you guys like playing DK? Like, do you like the way he feels? 'Cause I used to, and now I don't.
Why not?
It just feels too fragile. You know, like if my team messes a high ground push up, or if I'm like trying to commit to a fight, and I'm talking solo queue. You know, the feel
okay,
of DK
yeah.
in solo queue. I don't like the pressure. I like playing heroes that I'm a little less committal with.
God.
Timings feel a little bit less important, perhaps.
Kyle, how long has it been since you played DK, or have you played him recently?
Maybe a couple months. I haven't played much Dota recently. Been traveling too much.
Oh. I don't mind. I play level. I mean, DK's level 1 stun is the longest single target stun in the game besides arrow, so I love roaming some DK with a 2.5 second stun at level 1.
That sounds nice.
I mean, it does like 25 damage, but that's a long stun. I just like, honestly, I like memeing Dota. That's why I'll always like Dota more than other games, because I can. I play support Jar and I win with it. It's not like, that's why I play 5 stacks so I don't get flamed as well.
That's why I like playing Spirit Breaker. It has that little bit of the techies, like demoralization aspect,
It does,
but
yeah.
you're not techies.
Middle lane, we see 4-0 versus his 1-1, and he will stack the Jingu up there. Doesn't get it off, though. Meanwhile, top lane. This is the guy. I mean, you can harass him all you want, but this AM does seem to find farm. Obviously, the Slardar Disruptor in the mid game is going to make that a lot harder.
Orthodox, but effective.
Too bad you don't get the... I'm sure Keeper would have loved the Ags in this game. The vision for all the trees and all that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, Disruptor's pretty good. No, well, yeah. Does the static... The kinetic field still give vision? Like, can you use that to scout stuff?
Yes, it
Yeah.
gives high ground vision. The center does. Not
Center
the whole ring.
does, okay. Is it everywhere within the circle or just a spot in the middle?
Spot in the middle.
This ability. They finally nerfed Sandstorm. I think maybe you nerf it 5 more damage every level, and I'm okay with it. I still think it's strong, but I am glad that it is not the old Sandstorm, so no complaints here.
Feels pretty close now.
Yeah, it does. It still just feels weird that you can literally have like a Radiance worth in this weird AoE. You have super high armor and a stun all built into one hero. That's the only thing.
Yep. It's the full package.
But you know what I enjoyed? They are buffing heroes more than they are nerfing heroes lately, which I like.
It's the Ice Frog Classic, dude.
Hasn't it always been that way?
No,
Dyer's
you see a
top
lot
tower
of nerfs.
is under attack.
Like, I will go through the patch notes single-handedly for the next 10 hours through the last 400 patches and show you.
I mean, certainly some things do
Anyone?
get nerfed, but generally the style has been to nerf things by making its counter stronger, not, you know, rework heroes that are totally broken.
Oh, yes, I'm glad we have the Grimstroke again. His sweet, loud voice. It is weird. It's like two heroes.
It's because he's demonic, you know. He's got those supernatural powers.
Dude, I want to see if he can can you dodge breathe fire with a Mischief? Is it just one single wave of damage, or is it like Queen of Pain where it like hits you weirdly?
I believe. I have no idea.
I actually have no. That's why I was like, I have no clue, but I doubt you can Mischief it. But that'd be pretty dank if you could.
I think it is kind of like Quaps, but it's faster.
Okay.
So there might be a window, but I think it's really tiny.
Hey, look, you can see, like, yeah, DK is losing, but he played the first wave kind of bad, and he just doesn't take any damage from this harass.
It's not that terrible. Like, he's not even close to dying. 13 CS.
Do you
take it?
The thing
Mage
is,
is playing it well though.
Yeah, I think if you're Monkey King it right, most Monkey Kings like to just mid one, leave middle and farm. But if your side lanes are doing fine, I think Monkey King you just sit middle versus the DK. Usually I like action, but if your side lanes aren't doing bad, just keep the DK from taking your tower and you're farming.
Yeah,
That's true. F it.
I'm all about that action, boss.
I love.
Great line, classic.
What's that from?
I'm all about that action, boss.
Yeah, I know it's.
Marshawn Lynch.
Oh yeah.
Beast
so I won't
mode.
get fined yet. The king of interviews.
Nah. Just here so I won't get
Not of
fined.
interviews, but those two lines actually just make me laugh so much. That is a great line. I'm just here so I won't get fined. Like, how do you just say that? Like, on national TV, like, there's no F's given there.
Didn't he get fined once for saying that in an interview or something?
No.
He got fined because he didn't show up to the interview.
Oh,
so when he went to the interview, he was asked 3 or 5 questions, and he just said, "I'm just here so I won't get fined," is the answer to all of them. It's a boss move. It's a dick and a boss move. It makes me laugh, so I don't care.
It's badass from an outsider perspective. In the moment, you're probably like, man, this guy's got some problems.
Yeah, the problem. That's the thing. Even sports reporters now, like, you just ask the same question. Like, if I'm a player, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, hey, how do you feel about playing today? You mean the question I just answered 4 other reporters? Good. That's life. So
Yep.
All right, let's go through it. Let's break it down.
What do you got?
Middle game. Say this game is at 20 minutes. Everyone has the farm they want. Who do you favor?
Definitely Vega.
Okay. And say we're at 35 minutes and everyone has the
Empire.
farm they want. It's Empire. Okay. So you do think Vega is on that timer again? All right.
The way they played, yes, last game certainly. Dream is got a dream, and he's owning. I do not have similar faith in these cores of Vega. They're gonna then their draft as well is more about team play, so that's what they're gonna need to do.
They are doing a better job pressuring the AM this time, though. His farm is much lower than it was this time last game.
All right. I'm getting a little nervous for this DK, I'll say it.
Yeah?
I mean, it's 19 denies. That's a lot.
It's not great.
That's almost 2 full creeps if 4 of them are ranged. No, it's more than that. That's actually a lot of gold. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not doing the math right here. But I think 633 is doing a good job, too. He's always pressuring the pull, getting the extra experience. This is like playing an axe, right? When you're an axe, cutting the creep wave, sure, that's a sick play if you're 4K, but then cutting the creep wave and pulling it to a stack or a camp, more gold, more farm. And that's what the Sand King's kind of playing like. I like it.
The upside here is that Slardar is getting a pretty decent amount of farm.
He is.
Trading pretty much evenly with the AM. So 2 birds with 1 stone there.
Ooh. Anti-Mage actually did. Oh, he destroyed a war. That's nice for him. I don't know. This game, I think, will just stay status quo until we do have some sort of, like, 3-man get. Pardon me, hiccups, but we haven't seen that yet. Oh, but middle, they are. There it is. Whoa. Guess what? The 3-man gank. And there you go, Kyle. Even though he's getting owned in CS, you get the 1 kill, and all of a sudden, could just turn around.
And as soon as you hit 6, you actually start winning the lane. You just pop ulti off cooldown, harass, push tower. Yep. Monkey King is limited wave clear, so each wave you're going to get like 200, 300 tower damage at least.
So wait, Radiant had that ward that saw the Grimstroke actually go that way, I believe. But Sendback's going to come. 633 gets his stun up. Will he survive? He's trying to run.
Misses the field.
Now, he will just get out. Now middle. Mage is back, and he is ready to smack some ass. He does. And we'll see. It is still 7 versus 6, and look at that is the one problem. The range. I still can't believe they have never nerfed Monkey King's range.
But you think he's not worthy of having that extra reach? He's got a pretty long stick.
Oh, I think you just still knock half off it, because he's still, like, it feels like he's almost ranged. Like, make him melee range, not just range.
So you mean like the Doom thing? You know, let him be melee, but just have a little extra reach. Not be his own class of range.
Yeah. I would like that. But he does have a long stick, so you're right. I mean, in lore, you do need that.
Yeah.
And now top. AM's just farming. I know you are trading Slardar and AM farm, but AM is 33 and 6. Like, this guy's probably happy. He's like, you know what? I would rather free farm, but I'm fine with this. And they're going to go in. Do we have a stun? Is it going to be on Pexu? He does. Stun forward. No stun up on the DK, or is there? Yeah, it is. And now they go back. It's going to be a 1-for-1. Coddle Blast goes. He is rooted in place.
What the hell's... What the...
I think it's a Dota TV bug. Do they get him? The Savage Roar missed because he pushed it with blinding light.
Oh my god.
I think it also might be a smooth camera thing, because then it did go in place. That was weird.
Yeah.
And well, that's one of the teamwork things right there. Like, hey, I'm gonna Savage Roar. I mean, I don't know who's that on. It's on someone, but that sucks.
It's a team mistake.
Yeah, that just sucks, right? Like, you're actually getting a decent kill, and then he's just gone. Slardar is level 5. He's a yoked little boy. Counter ward from Pexu here.
So Lone Druid's farming very nicely.
Yeah. That's why I like. I wonder what he's going. What do you think? You think is it a ranged bear, Kyle, or is it going to be a melee bear? Or I mean, a Radiance bear, whatever. I think
you go range form with the Slardar, and you already have a melee carry. You don't want all 3 of your damage-dealing cores to be melee. It just feels bad, especially against like Sand King, Lich, Grimstroke. Just recipe for disaster, I don't know.
Well, we see. Lone Druid continues farm level 7, feeling pretty good about himself. Top of the net worth. I bet he thinks he is too. Like, he's just having a good lane. He's had Monkey King second there.
No issues. Ultimate soon to be on the supports. A lot of level 5s. Disruptor only level 4, unfortunately, but almost home time.
Who are you more? What's the big level 6 here on the supports? Is it the Lich, the Grimstroke, or is it the Disruptor?
Kind of all of them. I mean, a lot of big ultimates on the supports. I mean, I think all. Actually, yeah. Let's say all 4. I think the Disruptor Coddle gives them more like gank potential. They kind of need those ults to fight around the Slardar and get kills.
Ooh. That's a nice deal, because you're probably going to die there if he gets that, and now instead you're going to turn it around, get to slow him down, but he will get held into place. Turns into a banana, continues to run. God, yeah, you give up that double damage, you're just dead. So good play there by DK.
That mischievous monkey survives.
Now we are going to see a stun in middle. They're trying to run in. We'll get an AoE stun. See you later, Madara. Poshka down as well. I don't know if you can get this DK. He's a scary big boy, and meanwhile, 633, he's just running forward. He does not care. And yeah, DK's there. He still has double damage. I'm pretty sure 633 is like, yo, we're going in, DK. It looked like he didn't want to. He's like, nah, we're going in. This is a free kill. And a good play by the Sand King.
That's right. Calls a huge kill on Madara.
Oh, and Dream, he actually goes down. He just gets run down by a Slardar.
What?
Only level 6.
To be fair.
Yeah, phase boots.
Okay.
Low 1 Q, and you just prime up the bash, and you're feeling good.
That's huge. Those are necessary kills, and it's looking real good for Vega at the moment.
Because I think, right?
Oh, the glimpse.
It was level 6 on Coddle as well, so I'm sure it's like he timed the bash hit.
Whoa, he TP'd. That was nice.
He did. Oh, I thought that was him dying. No, it's Maposhka dying somewhere. It's going to be top. Whoa, any trees anywhere? There's literally no trees up there.
They fattest.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they first hit bash, fattest, Slardar crush in between his 2 hits, and then he gets another bash, I assume.
Well, no, fattest actually just kills all trees in radius.
Oh, my bad. I
Like,
was still talking about, like, the AM kill.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Okay.
Like, it's huge. It's like Scorched Earth. Like, kills the dinosaurs meteor level.
Oh, I guess that. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we're definitely seeing an ally stunned Monkey King this game, aren't we?
Oh,
100%.
Definitely.
Who was it at the major who did it like 3 times? Do you remember?
I remember the game. I don't remember who it was.
It was Zion mid one, I think. I believe. I don't know. It was just funny. They won. If they lost, it might not be as funny. But. 2K lead here for the Radiant side. Dream has already rotated bottom after that first death. He knows this is a much scarier game than last, and the farm probably will be slower.
Bottom of the cores right now.
Yep.
Far from ideal.
Monkey King is farm. He is just doing the thing. He's just going to stay middle and farm up. He doesn't have to move around. They're winning by 3K.
It's true.
They're just sitting down here. They know something's up.
Deso for the lone druid queued up? Wow.
Yeah, we saw it once. Yeah, no, it was Deso for Monkey King, I think.
Oh, was that the Monkey King?
Yeah, I believe so.
My bad.
No, you are good. We've seen both, actually, so. And then they both get in. Whoops.
Say, we'll keep an eye out
Whoops.
for it.
Yeah.
Make sure.
No. Oh. Something's about to go down here. They are going to leap up. Are they going to cast the Monkey King ulti? It's going to be a static storm down. Stun comes up on the backside. 6-3-6. Easer. 6-3-3. He gets to the backside. Gets a kill, and now he's crumbling. He's looking down. He's going to look for another one.
I don't know if they'll find him here. Cutting his way through the trees. Okay.
What's up, Lich? What are you doing? And now they're just going to push the base here. Not the base, pardon me. Just the tier 1. I consider the tier 1 part of the base because, like, it's like the root, you know? Because on trees,
it's an outpost.
An outpost.
Yeah, for the faction, right? Their main headquarters is more near the shrine, but this is the first watchtower that demonstrates you have entered their land.
Oh,
nice lead.
He's still going in, and they're turning around. Spirit Link goes up, but the double ulti, double silence does fly from the Grimstroke, but it's not going to matter. They're going to move forward. They're going to look. 6-3-3. He's trying to run away.
Glimpse.
And he does glimpse him back. He goes down, and the bear, though, goes down to Grimstroke. And see you later. One, I mean, would you consider that 1 for 0 or 1 for 1 because they killed the bear? Or 1 to 0.5?
1 to 0.73.
Okay.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And now we see they should be able to take this tower pretty damn easily here.
Deso on lone druid.
It is? Okay.
I like it.
I knew it.
I like it.
So wait, what is the Monkey going?
Battle
I noticed
Fury.
David took over, so
Battle
much
Fury.
love to you, Battle Fury. All right. And now they are going to move. Net worth up. And, well, Monkey King still leads. I mean, the top 3 cores are all Radiant right now. That's pretty scary for the die. You're not too far behind, but you know, you just lost a tower, and I like this instant smoke gang. Get a double damage.
Nothing will
this is
stand
tight.
in my way.
Who will they find? Dark green is up top. That is the AM. They know where he's farming. Oh, boy.
Hello.
What
Holy
is
shit.
good?
Dude.
This is the map movement Kyle wanted to see from Vega, I have a feeling. Because that's some crisp shit right there.
That Maroons run around as your 2 Slayers and find kills. Just like they drew it up.
Oh, I bet. Oh, David, you're on the other account now, so you know your hotkeys, huh? Yeah, I knew it. It's not your fault.
Or is it?
Or is it? No, trust me, this is much better.
Yeah.
Battle Fear is getting close for the Monk King. There is going to be a DK. They're just going for the tower, though. Blast will come out. He will have this, and you're fine. If you're DK, you're fine tanking for your siege unit. This is an easy tower.
Oh,
Dyer
yeah.
gets it.
Radiant's
And
bottom tower has fallen.
That's what that Dragon Blood's for.
Kezu thought about it. I kind of like this. Tower goes down. They won't expect you to come on you. Or that came out wrong. They won't expect you to go on you. 6-3-3. I think this guy's done a really good job. He has played pretty good. He has a Crimson Guard. Didn't even go blink. Straight up Crimson.
Wow.
It does work against the Monkey King ulti, right, Kyle? The Crimson Guard?
No, it does not
Does
affect.
not. Okay.
It's like wards.
Gotcha.
At least I believe so. I could be completely incorrect.
I think, yeah, I don't think it got changed. I believe you're right. That's Dota right there. So many mechanics. Like, it actually is, and that's why we love it, even if we're wrong about half of them.
Dyer's top tower.
In the middle, there's the dust. There's the stun. Grimstrokes coming. He throws out the ulti, double signs, and there it is, the double chain frost. And it's just bouncing everywhere. No one's died yet. There's one, and now on the backside, AM, guess what? He's here. He gets the kill, and when you hit the combo, it does feel good. It does.
That was the best one we've seen so far, with the 2 bouncing in opposite directions like that.
Yep. That's just scary.
Pretty sweet.
That's like, what was it not the Halloween event? What was the Battle Royale event? You know what I'm talking about, though. No, that was in Dota. You can queue up for it. Well, they're going to stun in. Will-O-Wisp is here, and everyone is just seen. Silence will go out, and now, he just kind of locked down right there, and yeah, there goes the Monkey King.
This is not looking good for the Radiant. Dyer still has some resources here.
Oh, and the silence comes out. He's going
Nice
to try to kill it, but the big 3-man stun in the back by Sand King, and now they're just melting everyone down. Dude, look at this guy.
That's some
This
sick
DK doesn't care.
initiation, dude.
Oh, and he got glimpsed like, no, Kezu, baby! What is
Not
you
like this.
doing? And once they're going to take the gold lead with this tower kill.
Yeah.
Oh, they might go on him. Slardar's thinking, oh, the blast. Stun comes through. They try to
They
nuke.
missed the paintbrush.
Yeah, the paintbrush does miss. Silence comes out. They get the tower, and still no gold lead, but it is pretty much dead even, I want
That's
to say.
still pretty big. Like, the momentum, the tempo, especially after the previous game, you got to be sweating a little bit if you're the side of Vega.
And once again, the AM almost did the exact same thing, right? He actually showed up to the fight. He got a kill, got glimpsed back, and he's like, what the hell? And then he just TPs and goes and farms. I like it.
I like it too.
Drum Soul Ring up on the DK here. And then Mage. We haven't felt much room. Hey, ooh, this is crazy, because that was a 5-on-5. But I'll be honest, I was just like, what the hell is going on? There's a lot of weird abilities.
It's very chaotic for sure. And it seemed like a good catch at first. Like, that all started around the Sand King, right?
Yep. Sand King hit like a big 3, man. But then, like, the Ignis came in, and then I was like, I don't know who's has what skill, but they're going in.
God.
Well, they smoke on the smoke.
my
It's going to be the double chain frost, baby. But one of them bounces to the Ancients. The other one murders everyone. And guess what? That Disruptor should have died too, but...
Dude, they were not ready for that at all. Sand King was like, oh, shit, there's heroes here. Go, go, go. And he still managed to stun 3 or 4.
That was a Radiant Smoke too, right? I thought I saw him pop the
They did.
smoke,
They
and
did.
it
So.
literally was red. Damn.
Yeah.
That is a turnaround. Dude, I'm already... They're doing it correct. They're doing the Grimstroke
Doing it
Lich
again.
perfectly.
They really are. This is... I think the key that we hadn't seen before is having this really great
frontliners.
initiation.
Yeah.
It's not even just beefy, it's the mobility, right? That reach.
I agree. This Sand King... I mean, 6-3, he has played very well. And almost... I mean... Empire Hope's kind of low on the standings right now, but I have had no problems with him. I guess I just like offlane players now that I think about it. Like, I don't know. I don't know why either.
It's a cool position.
Yeah. What do you respect, Larry? Would you respect a good support player or an amazing, like, that AM play? What do you like more?
I think I respect mid players the most. The amount of pressure it takes to, like, control. It feels like you're controlling the game. Like, if you fuck up your lane, you've just kind of lost it for everyone in a lot of ways.
Oh, boy.
Like, I respect that Sumail mentality of, like, I want to go mid, I want to crush him, I want to demoralize him. Like, that shit's badass.
Get ready. I think they know something's up. Will he be able to... Slardar just got the... Oh, they're just going in right away. He's going to throw it. Will they get that first kill? They do. See you later, Peksu. Silence comes back. So he has another one now if he wants to. The Lich Armor slows everyone. They just back out. Blast is going to come through. Will it hit anyone? No.
Roshan's still pretty healthy here.
Yep, I like that. Make sure Roche wasn't low and it's just out.
Disruptor going to be up very soon, though.
And now Sentry Ward goes down. Once again, it just feels like Empire Hope is making a few more better movements on the map, and a few more is better than 0.
Yep.
I mean, Madara's Lone Druid is dropped to 6th in net worth.
Wait, and the AM second?
Number
He
2.
was just 6,
dude.
and now he's 2.
Crazy.
Obviously, it's real close, but at the same time, I
very
again feel
close.
like Vega's out to a big lead, but they just don't yet know how to capitalize on it.
Do you not like the Roche attempt there? I kind of liked it, or was it too slow? Or
I mean,
they clearly
when they
didn't
got
get it,
that
so,
smoke
yeah.
popped and double killed, that threw off their entire timing.
Yeah. Middle. Continue to just watch. And this is what it feels like we saw a little bit of last game, too. Vega, they sit as 3 to 4 man too long, it feels like, right? Even that bottom tier 1, they were just chilling there, and they didn't even win the fight. The thing is, you say it's the economics. What is someone else getting on the map when I'm just sitting here?
It's crazy how AM can... This was a game where they put pressure on him early on. He was like bottom of the network
Got
for the
killed
cores.
early even.
Yeah, he died a few times, even like around that bounty skirmish. It just takes one fight around that Battle Fury timing. Literally just one. And now he's right back on pace, and he's accelerating faster than they are.
Yep, that's the AM factor.
Like, he's just so ridiculous. If only Black was here to see this.
Oh, and I do want to... This DK, I was worried about him, but as you guys said, it's not too bad of a matchup, but I'm surprised he is actually up there in the top 3. That is... He's got a Halberd, he's got a drums, he's a teamo.
Are you digging
I like
the
the
Halberd?
build. Yeah, I love the build.
He's a team
Halberd's so good. And it's also great that he didn't rush Blink because they weren't looking to find fights. You got Sand King to initiate. You got to be the semi-carry and hit buildings. Be tanky. Be the frontliner.
I like it.
Arcaner, well, picked up by Lone Druid, so who cares? I mean, I just don't think it does anything.
Oh, there it is.
This could be the AM kill.
He
Can
missed
they
the
get him off?
crush.
They get the Static Storm, and that will be the kill. Stun comes in. They hit one
No,
up.
why?
See you later, buddy. He's gone, but they still have 3 What the hell? Where'd they all come from? His ulti will miss, and now the Ignis hits on the 3, but he pushes them all out, I think. There's still one in. It's DK. There goes the Grimstroke. And now back in comes 633. Gets the stun up. They will get at least one kill. It is on the Mage, which is a nice one. On the back, Lone Druid is here. He has the Deso doing a ton of damage with it. Chain Frost is flying. It's only a single one, but it is still just bouncing around. They get Maposhka. And now it's just as DK. 633 gets out, but he's sent back. And uh-oh. I believe this team just got worked on the Dire.
Your AM is dead.
Get out.
Yeah.
And that's a smoke gank. They just run in there, they find the aim. It almost looked like he was going to get out. That Static Storm at the last second locks him down. And
Sardar missed the crush there, so he forced the Disruptor to use his ult a little bit earlier than planned, but it works out. They get the gank, and then he is able to glimpse back to Sand King as he comes in to break the fight up even more. Very awkward for the Coddle, though. He had a sick Ignis. They popped the Shrine, and then he tried to blinding light them away from the Shrine, but it also popped at least one of them out of his ultimate. But overall, still a very good play from MNT.
And because that, they know, like, this is such a quick roach. Because you have the Death, so you have the Vlads, and obviously the old Haze of Corrosion.
I feel like we saw that same move last game. Vega took this dominant position and then failed to capitalize. Dream farmed and eventually won the game. But you're back here again. You've got that other opportunity. You're hitting a power spike. You've got Aegis. If you're Vega, how do you find a way to try and get onto a high ground with an advantage in the next 5 minutes? Clock's ticking.
Yep.
Oh, let's see it. Tier 2 going to go down.
You almost have to just. You wish you actually had a Dragonlance on the Syllabare right now, but
I think so.
You do not. He's going down. Okay, I've seen RTZ start doing this as well. And they are. I like this. You got to. You have to pressure. It's scary, though, because you have the Grimstroke, Lich, and Sand King. Like, if just one of those ults or slows connects, you're in a pickle.
A dill pickle.
Yep. Shout out to all the pickles out there. I didn't used to like pickles growing up, but now I do.
Oh, dude. Pickles.
Oh, the bear. Can they kill? That would be nice. Yeah, they stun forward. They should be able to get it, and they don't get the gold, but it dies.
I really wish they were trying to initiate here. The side of Vega with Aegis. You know AM isn't really prepared. He's going to be ratting.
Ooh.
Just dive. Somebody find a kill.
He seemed pretty eager to back up there. They just let the Druid do as much damage as he could.
Now, we're going to watch this Keeper of the Light. He's been split pushing a little bit more than we've seen the other ones do. And he just gets the runes max out. That's 4 runes for Vega. That is good. Get those 4 runes. You got the Roche. You've taken pretty much the objectives on the map you need. Just to tier 3 now.
AM's getting closer to that breakpoint, though. He's still #1 on net worth. He's got the Manta very soon.
Nope.
Yep, actually.
He does about 200.
Just a recipe off.
And that's when you hit
Oh,
the
he's got
Manta.
the recipe. Yeah, it's there.
Yep, you just get that old orb and you're in a good spot. I like this. Get another tier 2. You know the AM might start God, I'm just losing English here. Might want starting to come. I still don't think that's
He's
right.
going to start popping off
Start coming to the fights. There we go. And that's a good kill.
Poshka is going to die in the meantime.
Could be a timing.
This is a lot better
I just wanted to be ready to dive the base. Just get in there. If you kill that Grimstroke, there's no peel. He's going to explode.
Yeah, they got to get to that back line.
It's literally Lich Grimstroke will win them the fight if left or
right there.
They've been letting Empire just initiate and set the tide for all these engagements.
Yeah, it feels like you want to, because even if Lich buys back, he has to TP into the middle of the fight and hit his ult immediately on Grimstroke ult. Feels like they might have gone in there, but they didn't. And now they'll siege tier 3 again. Different one this time.
How much time on the bear resummon?
15.
Okay.
Oh my god, they're playing. I'm so frustrated. They're playing so passive.
Do they have dust? I don't know if they do. That's going to be the question. Doesn't look like anyone does here. And the Frost Armor will come out. Stun comes backwards. They try to kill the bear, but he's okay. Oh, bear's going back in. Let's see. They won't. Bear goes in. 300 gold from Aposhka. And the siege unit won't get the kill.
Tower stays alive. The Crimson Guard, dude, does the work.
Yeah, I deny this shit. I don't care. You deny him gold. It is going to go down
King
here.
Just TP'd back to
Alright, I'm mad.
base. If they went in there, they would have.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
AM kills the courier.
AM is not in the base, and they are not. They're just letting Lone Druid hit it. But am I being too harsh on them, or is this like a lot of time?
Well, maybe
for
a little,
limited
but
objectives?
it does feel like they're playing very timid. Like they're just afraid to try to make a play up at the high ground. Feels like they're very much waiting for Empire to like make a mistake and just run at them or chase them out of the base or something. And Empire just a little too experienced for that.
And he is going to go the BKB. Third item looks like on the AM this time as well. It looks like I think everyone wants a BKB this game.
Yeah.
Pretty good item. Versus Ignis, versus Chain Frost. Just both teams have that like explosion. Poshka, where are you dying? What?
Okay, take the shrine.
That's good. Vega, that's my Poshka. He's just out of position there. Maybe trying to get some wards down, but
I think
is dying to ward, that's a thing of the past now, right, Kyle? Or no, you still think it's okay?
It's okay.
If you get a good one down, I guess.
I think it really depends on the ward and the context, right? Because a
Classic
lot of the time,
Sayori.
if you get the ward down but then you die, a lot of times doesn't that kind of reveal like
That's not. We're not talking about. We don't care about context.
Yeah,
Was
context
he
is
guilty
for
or
people.
was he innocent?
I see. Binary, the black and whites. Huh?
Dude, my friend actually, my roommate, actually had to do jury duty. He was actually the number called in, had to do it. I was like, first time I've like known someone who had to actually be on a
Like
jury.
he was on a jury.
He was
yeah.
on the jury.
I've been
yeah.
called in, but I've always been excused. I've never actually been selected.
Oh, you mean
to
like?
judge.
Oh, I've never been like I got asked like call the phone number, get the number, but it's never my number. So I've never
You've never even
had to go
had
in.
to go?
I've had one time
I've
I
had
got
to go in
called.
3 times.
What's your what do you normally say? What was one of the questions you were asked that like they kicked you off for?
First one was because I was a student, so my schedule conflicted with their thing.
That works.
Second one was actually overlapping with one of the summits, so I got an excuse for that one. And third one...
They let you out for that?
They did.
Surprised.
Yeah, because a startup, I was able to tell them that I had to get a letter from LD claiming that I was a key decision maker that they couldn't replace.
Classic LD line to judge. No, I'm just kidding.
That's fair.
Go
With
on.
the summit, actually, that's like pretty true. You know, there weren't that
No,
many
I know,
people
I
in
know.
charge of the summit back then.
No.
And the last one, I can't remember. It was something I actually don't remember.
Something cool or another one of those.
It might have just been they don't tell you why, actually. They just go back and forth where the 2 lawyers are both allowed to just remove people for any reason. So I have no idea. They didn't like the
Someone
cut
just
of my
looked at you.
jib.
You had like a cardigan. The
They're
guy's like, nah, you're out.
This
You're
guy's
out.
not-
I would totally dress up if I were for jury duty.
I didn't fit their
I would dress up like a
demographics.
bozo. Well, here we go. They're going to go in. Will he get the Ignis off after his stun? They are going to find the silence, but it won't really connect. They're going to look, and here comes the double chain frost. It's bouncing around. BKB's popped by the AM, and see you later, Kezu. See you later, Mage. See you later, the Bear, at least. And it gets right-clicked down. And guess who's online, everyone? It's the
That game's
AM.
over.
Yeah.
I just, once again, it's just the same story. It's like Vega, the whole point of Dota when you run these sorts of labs, figure out, all right, what is our peak strength in relation to our enemies, itemize for that point, and go in. And they're good at everything except the go in part.
What? Just backdoor it.
Like, you got Daedalus on Lone Druid now, but what for? What does that do?
Radiant's top tower is
Like, do you want to push or do you want to win team fights? Because I think the team fight dream might be over versus Grimstroke Lich.
Yeah.
Radiant's top
I love just seeing 2 chains. I don't know. Even if it like bounces to a
2
neutral, just
chains?
seeing them, it's like
You
yeah.
like 2 chains.
I
What
like
a
2
surprise.
chains. Yep, one of the greats, one of the best rappers of all time. Not really, but
Vega have definitely not been able to get to
Radiant's
this support
top
duo.
tower
I think
is under
we're
attack.
seeing the key to making it work here. And if they can sit in the back and get those
Radiant
spells, Grant,
structures
I am
are
with you. It is devastating.
yep, and that's shout out to the Sand King, right? He's done such a good job
Dude.
of initiating 1 or 2 heroes. Even just the Bear, just killing that off. He's done a good job. Yo, Kyle, trivia, because I don't think, maybe Zio will know. What was 2 Chain's rap name before? Wait up, they're going in. Ignis down. Whoa, Peksu, goodbye. Now you don't, they could push uphill if they want, but I don't think they do. Why do they have to, right?
It
AM
was-
could just farm.
It was Theodore.
It was actually Titty Boy. Because you can look it up. He's in the All I Do Is Win remix. I believe like the 7.5 minutes.
Oh, you're being serious.
Yeah, his name was Titty Boy, yeah.
All right.
Before 2 Chains. And then he got some commercial success and it worked. Hey, you can look it up if you want. Production can Google that
All right.
shit. You know I ain't wrong.
All right.
I don't know. Just Google 2 Chains and spell one of them like that. It definitely is, because he is in the All I Do Is Win remix. It's fire.
What are some of the lines of your favorite?
He actually had a good one. It was something about white faces on presidential dollars. One of the normal ones, but he made it rhyme better. Oh, that's just a Grimstroke with just a straight up Scythe of Ice, huh?
Brown boots,
Dude, I love it. Hell yeah.
Aetherlands, and Scythe.
Dude, now you just have double Hex. That's actually... I love the build. This guy's the opposite of this patch. Yo, should I get 3 nulls? No, let's get a sheep stick, whatever. It's an easy build-up.
It's pretty sick, though.
Yo, did you find it, Kevin? It's mostly just Titty Boy, but yeah. Drench God.
The
Damn,
Drench
dude,
God,
that would be a
dude.
fire name for like Ron Jeremy or something, but yeah. Top lane. Well, the tier 3 still did. They did take the top shrine, right? Yeah, they did. They've taken both shrines. All right, at least they've done that.
Is Ron Jeremy still in business?
I don't believe so.
I don't think he's really around.
I don't really
anymore.
Google him much, so that would be on you sorry to look up. I'm not Google imaging that one.
I think he's still alive, though, right?
No, absolutely. I hope. Rest in peace, if not.
Are scanning.
So let's see. The Dire is still stuck in their base. They're going to smoke out now. Okay, where's the AM is bottom. They do need to be careful. They could win a fight 45, honestly, with this combo, but you got to be a little bit nervous. They actually smoke away.
This is like a defining moment for Vega here. They need to take the right engagement.
Well, and they saw the blast middle. I'm sure AM pinged out like, yo, they are on this hill.
Uh-oh. Ward up there. Detection.
I mean,
But
it got
still.
denied right away, but now you know they're there at least. You're like, well, they are definitely there.
Slardar with the gem. Shadow Blade on the Slardar as well.
Yep. And this is why we're seeing why we've been praising this AM, right? Oh, they're going to actually go in. DK on the backside. They are going to get it off. He is going to throw. Where's the Chain Frost? Not going to come in quite yet. The Ignis is there, and there's the Chain Frost. There is 2 of them bouncing away again, and they're just going to find the Slardar in the back. Still alive. The DK trying to kill him, but the Ignis is doing a good job. AM blinks for it. He doesn't want to have to use ulti yet. He gets the right click kill easy because he already did use ulti, by the way. And now Mage, BKB, Jingu fighting. Will he win? No, because the stun comes up, but he does get the kill on SK. But now the AM's in here. Right click, easy.
That Monkey King started the fight, knocked down on the ground because the Ignis Fatus knocked away the trees.
So that's why
Then he
we
got
called
hexed,
it.
and then he got stunned, and then he entered the fight, BKB'd. But by then, 2 of his teammates were dead.
Yep. And as we thought, it was actually the double hex, double chain frost. When you actually, as you said, you have that Sand King frontliner. I mean, we're saying it a lot because it is actually that strong. Like, that's just scary as hell.
Sand King DK, like they started that fight so perfectly. He jumps in, gets like a triple stun burrow strike. DK's just in there, dropping the cleaves.
Yep. I like where they came from too. Those 2 came from the top, and the other like came from the bottom. It really was a weird sandwich they didn't know how to deal with. Oh, double stun will fly out. The Lich is alive. He will try to help out. There is going to be a glimpse back, and now Sayu looks to be the first one to drop. The DK, he's in a little bit of pickle himself. He will get locked down here. He's a tanky boy. Nah, he just dies, but he bites back. Do they really not have anything to cancel this? Oh, the Yules barely comes out. And now DK,
he's going down.
Will drop.
Grimstroke did buy back, kind of posturing like they wanted to take another fight here, maybe to defend the Roche.
Oh, now you don't have a DK buyback. That's a little bit scary. They might give up this Roche here. Just didn't have the gold for it. Yeah, it is down. Yikes. Kyle, you said it might be current. Does Vega, can they push uphill with the Sages? Sure. Okay. Oh, and look who else.
Didn't he buy back?
It's a dieback.
All right, well, that's what we call an invitation. All right, you look at your email. All of a sudden, there's an animated GIF of a present opening, and it says you've been invited to the win. And if Vega would like to accept, all they need to do now is walk down mid, head on through the hallway towards the top lane.
I wouldn't even hit the racks. I actually would just go
end. When you know it's a dieback like that, you've got 50 seconds.
Because the biggest thing, at least get a rack, so, but I think the biggest thing is Grimstroke. That dieback, like, I would rather have my Sand King or Lich die than my Grimstroke. Like, your Grimstroke is so important, and now you just don't have him. We see the Crimson Guard. I hate how they stack the Glyph and the Crimson Guard. I think that's bad, but it's a little thing. And they're going to find one more. That's an easy kill. They jump forward. Oh, he Yules himself.
All right, AM, we need a God-tier fight here. There's the roar.
Please be more aggressive, guys.
We're going to see Will Sand King. Will he find
You want this fight. You really want this fight if you're the side of Vega.
Because they have Cheese as well as the Aegis. Obviously, I assume, yep. Wait, do they still have the Aegis, or is it a Monkey King? Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, I thought
it's the bare minimum they should get out of that. But that's what I'd be concerned. That's what Empire gave them.
Oh yeah, I forgot they did get a free middle racks last game. And now they just got to be careful with these pagans. It feels like Empire, you played good, but this is the crunch time. You do lose one fight nowadays in this patch, you could lose the game. So. Chill back, get a nice Grimstroke ult, and be cool.
Yeah.
Or even just get a. I think you'd actually need the blink on Grimstroke, but he delayed himself a lot. Because even just blink single hex on like a core is better than just blink ulti, like because you don't have time to react.
Yep. Absolutely, the catch. It's all about the catch.
This Monkey King, he has gotten pretty beastly. Level 23, almost a full Eye of Scotty now. He is scary to bring down.
The Refresher on the way for the Coddle, an actually game-changing item on a support.
Yes, it is.
That could be what Vega need. He still needs to do some farming, but 3K gold, it's not that bad. There's that Scatty.
And this is new. Look at this. AM is actually with his team now. I like that. Like, you lose one or two, like, these skirmishes, and all of a sudden, like, you kind of change your play style. Whoa, hey there! What's going on? He does get a spell shield off. Will he be able to get out? He mantas, but they find the real one. Ignis Spot is there, but here comes the double in the back. The double Chain Frost is flying in again. BKBs are out, but the AM does make it. He actually goes forward. He has no HP. He dies because he went. But he ulted the Glimmer Cape Disruptor, and now everyone's dying. That another dieback, technically, from the Grimstroke, and it looks like Vega is just going to run him on down. They're killing this young man. Can we get some crits? There's one, only 600.
It's just the DK.
Please give me some crits. There's another, and they get the kill, and, well.
Right, that's basically the game. It's going to be a 5v2 defending the throne.
Dude, I can't. What? That was so greedy by the AM. He actually lived. He could have got back. Maybe some of his other team could have lived. But he blinked in to kill the Disruptor and ulti him, and he glimmered at that second and did 0 damage.
Oh.
Nice play by the Disruptor. I believe Peksu. Yeah, he's right there, Grant.
So can they actually end here, or is this just like a mega situation?
It's at least megas, but they probably stick around.
Do they have glyph? I mean, they probably could have ended, but you're scared, right? Sand King does hit a double stun. Maybe the AM does hit a dank ulti. True. I think this is fine. They do got to get the top racks still, though.
Play it safe.
I don't think they aren't going to get megas here because top racks will stay.
Still another 30 on DK.
Here we go. This is what we're talking about. There's going to be the double. They jump forward. They get the kill. Now they're right-clicking. Can they get this young man? He's BKB'd. AM does blink out. Oh, the silence does come back. Sand King. Oh! He's fine, and they miss the stun. They do hold. They hold enough where that top barracks can't really get killed, so they save megas.
Do you see Madara hit like that building to the left like 4 times?
I actually didn't. He did. Do you think he like accidentally aggroed his bear instead and he just forgot?
I don't know.
Kyle, baby. I know it's been a long day. From now on, I only want happiness. They jump down, and here we go. The stun flies out the AM. He gets bashed, but he gets pushed away. He's dead. No buyback for him. The rest are coming. That will be a kill, but guess what? He had the Aegis, and Chain Frost just instantly disappears. Ignis now out. They will run out of it for now. They try to. Silence comes down. The Monkey King stunned from behind. They might get a kill here. Madara is going ham, though. Maposhka goes down. The Slaughter actually makes it out. The AM illusions can't clear him up, and this Ignis is still going in. It's pulling him in. Mage gets the kill, and now they want to find one more. Hello? Detection? Not right now. They're just on the bear, but a nice blink out. I think you can actually just run down middle now. You know the AM doesn't have buyback, but you know what? Kill this man. You know he bought back, and for sure end this game. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Get megas, get thrown. That's it.
Over, baby. No more buybacks.
It just felt like just too much damage on the side of Vega. Maybe not the cleanest game, but so easy for them to punish with those clutch glimpses and the massive amount of physical damage.
Yep.
No real DPS on the side of Empire, save for the Grimstroke spam and the AM.
Yep. I thought like you said, I think Peksu and Kezu, even though Kezu missed a few stuns, whatever. Everyone's going to miss a few stuns. They just set up so many kills. It was very well done by both of them. And guess what? Vega, they get the win. It's a 1-1, and both of them are now going to be stuck near the bottom. They're like, no, we're dragging you down here with us.
Pretty much our top 2 dreams evaporating for both sides. I think Monkey King Disruptor proves to be a pretty effective counter to Anti-Mage. You can bring him in. Monkey King is just whomping him with the stick, and those man fights at the end were bad news for Dream.
Yeah, it was. And look at that. Yeah, Dream, dude, he had so much hero damage last game. He is the second lowest in the game on AM this game.
Slardar too. I mean, you guys talked about it, but being able to charge up that bash, we saw it a few times, catching the AM, it's just a great initiation tool.
Yeah, and I'm honestly, I was nervous. I thought the AM would continue to do his thing, but I think they actually had heroes to deal with it. That was the base. He can't just farm alone, because what if a Monkey King's just sitting in a tree with that 300 vision? Then you just glimpse him once he's guaranteed dead. So it was a lot better picks by Vega. So maybe we won't see the AM first pick, because guess what? Counters have occurred.
Found some tools. Things are evolving.
Yep.
Still a pretty good game for Empire overall. I'd say the last 5-10 minutes looked particularly bad, but the first 30 minutes of that game, they hit some impressive plays.
Yeah, I agree. The Sand King went in. He got his good stuns. We saw the double ultis from the Lich plus Grimstroke multiple times in his own. Yeah,
every fight almost.
Maybe the D. Do you think the DK did need more damage? I know you liked the utility build first, but now you look at his late game and like he didn't do damage.
Maybe a Maelstrom first, just so that you have the ability to rice a bit more.
Yeah, because he did. Can you look at when he got the assault Kyrus? Because I think it was honestly pretty late.
Yeah, he kind of hit a wall.
I don't like drums on DK. Let's be real. I don't like drums.
I don't like drums much. But okay, he got it at about
35 minutes.
35. Yeah, that's rough. Because that means you only had a halberd and a drums at 34 minutes. Like that's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, you had the plate mill too, I guess, but yeah.
I feel like drum on DK is good if you actually want to end at 20 minutes. If it goes on past that, it feels like a wasted stop off.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of day 2. Guess what? Day 3, we have 5 more best of 2s. Then we're into the playoffs. But we already know. I believe we might have the standings. I mean, I can just tell you 7-1, no pay. All right, but yeah, you see it there. And there it is.
Pango Spirit Alliance, the top 3 right now.
Oh, they haven't put that Vega got their extra win, so. They'll both be 2 and 4 down there. Happy guys. The lone 1 and 5s. And you see tomorrow, no Pango. Guess what? They play the first game. You get that 2-0. You're guaranteed up in the upper bracket. Take that, baby. And then Alliance. You're versus Vega and Empire Hope. Alliance has to show up, right, Kyle? Like, these are the 2 games. If you lose 1 or 2, you're like, why'd we lose those games? We're at a major. We think we're better than them, but they lose. Who knows?
We got potential for tie breaks, it looks like. If No Pango and Alliance both win out, it will be a 2-way tie for second and third.
But wait, between Spirit and Alliance?
Spirit and Alliance.
Was that a 1-1, or does someone have head-to-head?
If they both win out, the head-to-head, I don't know.
It's Alliance Team Spirit 1-1. So, yeah, it would be tiebreakers. That will be interesting. I wouldn't mind. Dude, if it was a Spirit versus Alliance best of 1, I'm fine with that.
And pretty likely. I think it's a big day for Vega because Vega is playing those 2 teams.
You think it's likely? Winning 4 games in a row in Alliance?
That's
pretty tough.
Well, against Vega and
Empire Hope. But still, stringing 4 games in a row it's reasonably hard, I'd say.
Okay. I think against those matchups, though, I'd favor Alliance.
I agree.
I could see both series going 2.
Okay. Well, this is the end of the day 2. Thank you. Shout out to GG Bet. Shout out to Minion Masters and Sennheisers. These are one of the first ones, honestly, like, your ears don't feel bad at. I'll be honest, like 2 years ago, you wear stuff and you just want to die. Like, your ears are actually so sore. So shout out to them, and guess what? We are done for the day, so show back up tomorrow, and we'll show some love to you as well.
Bye-bye.